and it's a fact. How much percentage of all plant grown is grown to feed animals?
I don't know.
Well, don't talk about emissions.
Tell me then, bro. What is it?
Shut up a minute. Shut up.
No. What is it then? What is it?
Will you shut up?
Oh, this nigga. Yo, what is it, bro?
You sit here and your statement was about emissions and vegans. Well, 80% of all plant grown is grown to feed animals. That's where your emissions are. Don't come on here with your rubbish that you know nothing about. You haven't answered one question at all.
I love how you go to the offensive because you don't really...
I go to the offensive because I spend months on here speaking to people like you that do no homework. And it annoys me because you come on with words out of your head that you don't even know where you've got them from.
You seem to know a little bit too much about... Actually, probably not enough.
No, I can tell you something. You can never know too much. Really? So now we're getting personal, so off you go. 777. Look, I know my mannerism annoys a lot of people. I know that. But you know, if you sat here and just listened to the rubbish that you get, it's unbelievable. It's like talking to a wall. He comes on accusing me of being the sole participant in emissions. He didn't even have an idea of what the facts and figures were. It's just something he's got in his head. And I'm going to get annoyed because I'm that type of person, I'm afraid. I get easily triggered. I don't want to, but I do. I'll tell you, 7-7. I've looked, I've told you to follow, you refuse to follow, and you've come on here putting capitals with you spitting your venom out, so off you go. You had your chance, didn't you? I'll give you 5 minutes. You can come back if you want, but be a nice boy when you do so. There you go. Isn't that easy? I sit and act bigger than everybody else while you cause more deaths. Another one. He's just not informed. It's so easy to get triggered with some of these comments. It really is. Oh, Martin says chicken is great. Was that comedy, was it, Martin? Was that supposed to be funny? Chicken is great. You're taking the life of an animal of 42 days old and you sit here going, chicken is great. Wow. What does that tell me about your head? Tells me an awful lot. Oh, Bailey's having chicken tonight, everybody. Chicken. He's having it tonight. Chicken, you know that? How boring that we should even know that. Oh, Zen. I eat meat. You can see where we're going with all this, can't you? They come in here as non-following trolls. And that's all it is. Troll behaviour. I eat this, I eat that, I eat... Trolls, NFTs I call them. Right, here's the point. I've triggered very early today. Let's have Bubblers on. No, I can't have Bubblers on because he doesn't read the screen. Only followers on the live. Okay, I'm triggered early today. And the reason I'm triggered is because of all this nonsense I'm getting. I'm going to not communicate with anybody that hasn't followed at all. None. Because I'm not interested in disrespectful people. And I put my money where my mouth is. Have a look at my profile page. I've followed 5,500 streams. You know why? Because I feel it's respectful. If I go on a stream and I want to say something, I have to follow them. It's respect. So don't come in my stream and think that you can take the comments over or come on the live without being a follower. So if I'm drawn to your comments and they're ridiculous and you're not a follower, you're going off. Off you go. Simple, eh? Bite. Let's have you on, Bite. Bite.
Hello.
Hi.
Pardon me?
Yeah, you here?
You said something. I said, pardon me.
Oh, sorry. It's okay. I don't even know what you're saying that for.
I am a great person.
So you say.
I take care of my wife, my kid.
No, come on. Don't be offsetting everything with that when you know you're doing the wrong thing by taking life. Don't tell me you're a great person. You're a great person if your whole life is compassionate, and it isn't. If your whole life is full of moral values, and it isn't, because you're eating meat. And it's not that sentence, you're eating meat, you know. It's that you are the one that orders the death of that animal. There's nothing great about that. Great about that. Great about that. Killed for your plate.
Well, I guess you kill animals too to get your
No,
pie.
no. Not with choice. You do it with choice. You have an alternative and you don't take it. You choose to terminate the life of an animal. And me, it's not the animal bit, it's life. You choose to take life, and that to me is inherently wrong. And when I talk to you, I talk to all meat eaters out there. They all do the same.
So is this what you're doing at like 80 years old on TikTok? Are you just fighting with people? Like, I just don't understand what you're trying to prove.
Oh, well, I'm not going to lay down and listen to all the rubbish that gets thrown at me about why we should eat animals, of course, because that's my mission.
Well, you're not
You know,
gonna stop
look,
anything.
you have come on here, and all you're doing is trying to argue with me about me. Let's talk
I haven't
about
said a
you.
word.
Yes, you have. Is this what you do at 80 and all this? Let's talk about you
said I'm a
and
good
what you...
person
No,
because I take care
let's
of my
talk
kid.
about what you do. You came on here, and the first thing you said is, I'm a good person because I look after my wife and family or
But
whatever.
I'm a good person for
You've
that.
completely ignored the fact that you're a killer. You kill animals for pleasure. That's what it is. It's a taste pleasure. You completely ignored that and run over it and said, oh, let's find out all the good things I do and let's ignore the bad things. That's what you've done.
Well, you do bad things too, don't you?
No, let's see, you're talking about me again. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, I said I'm a good person.
No, you're not. I say you're not. You tell me why.
You can't tell
Why-
me I'm a bad person. Just
How
facts.
can you be a good person if you're taking life? Tell me.
You're taking
No,
lives too.
you're reverting to me again. I'm asking you a question. How can you be good if good is termed taking life, which is what you
Well,
do?
good doesn't just refer to you eating meat or not. That's not what
Oh,
the word
for God's
is.
sake, you're not answering, are you? You don't answer that very core question. You order the
You just
death
don't like
of
the
young.
answer.
You order the death of young animals. Now tell me, how can you be
No, I
good
don't.
doing that?
No, I don't. How do I order the death of animals? Tell me, explain it.
Oh, really? Come on, you're intelligent enough to know the answer to that.
Well, if I'm intelligent, you'd let me explain something thoroughly before jumping on my
You ask
phone.
me a question, I'll answer it. You sit at that table and you want bacon or you want beef or you want lamb on your plate. You're sending
Yeah.
a message out to the slaughterman to kill an animal to be on your plate. Because without your demand, they would not be dead. Do you understand that?
I don't make a demand at all, and they still kill them.
I'm sorry, you've got to go. You can't understand what I'm saying. It means I'm wasting my time. Let me see. I don't know your name, but I'll have you on.
Hello?
Hello.
Right. I just want to say, to start off with, your opinion on meat eaters and veganism, nobody else realistically cares because, first of all,
You know that, do you?
yes, because first of all,
How do you know that? Tell me.
because the amount of comments on here telling people
No,
that are
how do
defending.
you know that? Because I'll tell you now, there are over 50 people on this stream that have gone vegan because of this stream. So nobody cares is trash, isn't it?
Right, okay, well then let me say with I don't care because
I don't care whether you care.
Okay,
It's
then why
your
are you
mind,
making
it's
this
your brain. You do what you want. You suffer the consequences of being morally correct,
Well, if you
not
let me speak-
of having, no, I won't, having compassion.
Oh,
You
okay.
come on here accusing me of a statement which is untrue, and I'm not going to accept it.
Okay,
So
well then let
don't
me
come on. No, don't come on here and use me as a dartboard, because the question above there is about you. And let's talk about you, not
But why is
me.
it about us? Why is it not about the influencing on people's choices? If people have a choice to eat meat or
Look, I've
not,
got to stop you dead. Did you walk in to hit this stream voluntary?
I did because I
And are you staying here
the things that you're
voluntary?
promoting, the
No,
things that
are
you're
you
promoting.
staying here voluntary?
Yeah, because
Are
I'm
you
trying to
on
get
this
my point
live
across.
voluntary?
I'm trying to get my point
And
across. So
can you
yes,
go out of this stream voluntary?
yes,
So
but if you
don't give me your utter rubbish about me forcing my views onto you. And in
well, you
fact,
are
off you
you are
go.
for
Off you go. I'm not having that nonsense. Milan, you've got to be a follower, I'm afraid. Bubblers, I've got a sore throat, you know. Let's see. Bubblers has run away. Oh, there you are. Let's have you on. Oh, Bubblers has run away again. Okay. The real truth. Let's have the real. Oh, that sounds exciting. The real truth. Hello, the real truth.
You're an old, gay, grumpy faggot grandpa.
Oh, there's intelligence right there. The real truth shows the intelligence of the human race. Not only is he a racist, he's ageist, and he doesn't like gay people either. Wow. I think the real truth. I don't want trash in here, so I'm afraid you have to go. It was a good try, but what I will say, the real truth, is thank you for identifying yourself as a person of not many moral values. You see how this mobilizes people? It's wonderful. It's wonderful that the extent that people will go to being really, really vile. Milan,
Hello.
hello.
I'm a half vegan, but I don't have the encouragement to become a fully time vegan.
I'm not sure. You're a what? Vegan?
I'm a half vegan, so
You can't be half vegan. It's not possible.
yeah, but sometimes I eat meat like
Well,
once
you're
a
not
month.
vegan. You can't be vegan at all if you're eating any form of meat at any time.
Yeah, but the thought comes in my head because if we don't murder animals, the CO2 becomes so high that we all get killed.
Oh, no, 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 no. I can't have that. I can't. I don't know where you've got that argument from.
Okay, but I have one more question. Do you support abortion?
Well, that's irrelevant, isn't it? That's a personal thing. It's totally irrelevant. But just for the record, I support women's rights, and women have every right to be in control of their own body.
Trump forever.
Oh, really? Thank you very much. That says a lot about you. Trump forever. Oh, he's going to come back and bite you, I can tell you. Fancy a woman saying that. They don't want control of their own body, which she's just done. Fancy that. Theo.
What's good, bro?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. I want to say that I'm vegan first, just to preface this. But
There's something wrong with your sound. I don't know. It's vibrating. You got something on? Are you in a funny room or what? You've got your microphone muted now, Theo.
is this better?
Try again.
I'll drop and I'll come back up.
Okay. By the way, warning Connor Brown, any more capitals and you're gone. You don't need to shout in this forum. Right, that's your last chance, Connor. One more and off you go. It's fairly easy, isn't it? Understandable. Beef Live. Can't even read, can you, Beef Live? Look up there. See that? Only followers on the live. It must be all the meat you're eating that's causing brain fog. Same with you, Biggie P. You can't come on. Lewis can come on. He's a follower. Followers only on the live, please. Chaps and gals.
Al?
How old are you, Lewis?
Younger than you.
Go away, little child. Junior. No, let's have Junior on. I don't like that word. Junior's run away for some reason. Stage fright, I think. Rowan. Rowan, you can come on.
Yo,
Yo.
so like, why'd you give a fuck?
No swearing, please, Lewis. Rowan, I should say. It's a silly question, isn't it? Put that in plain terms, you know.
No, but like, why'd you?
You know.
No, but like, why'd you?
You know.
No, but like, why'd you?
Do you want me to I was trying and you cut me out.
Go on then.
Calm down, Rowan. Calm down.
No.
Off you go. I can't answer people who swear like that and laugh like a little child. That's crazy, isn't it? Beef Live. This will be a good one, won't it? Beef Live.
Hello,
How old are you, Beef Live?
I'm 18.
What's your actual date of birth?
2005.
No, I asked you date of birth.
I said 2005.
No, you don't know your date of birth. Off you go. Lewis, you tried, didn't you? Let's try you again. You can't tell me your date of birth straight off. You're lying. Lewis,
Aye,
how old are you, Lewis?
I've already said younger than you.
Oh, off you go. I think I'm going to have to give you a rest, Lewis. You keep coming back, so you're going to have to go off for, let me see, 5 minutes, I think. You can sit on the bench and come back, send in. Right. Beef Live's the same. Beef Live is going off for good, because obviously with that username, he's coming here for one reason. Off you go, Beef. Goodbye. Junior, you've been on, and let me see. Noob, let me have a look. No, you're not a follower, Noob. You cannot come on. You can come on, Grape-Headed. Grape-Headed. Great name, that, by the way.
Good day.
Grape-Headed. How are you doing?
Good day, sir.
Good day
How
to
are
you.
you? All
I'm
good.
very
thank you.
well. Good.
So, do I eat meat? Yes, I do. Indeed.
No, I didn't ask that question.
Oh, okay. It's just in the background.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did ask that question, didn't I? Yes, you
Yeah.
do. Go on. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But I'm free to discuss anything else, though. If you would like to ask anything else.
No, nothing. There's my point. I want you to explain how you can possibly be a good person by eating meat.
Right. So, if we go back.
No,
years.
no, I have to stop you there. I'm not talking about history, thousands of years ago. I'm talking about 2024 because certain things have happened in the last 10 years. And that is the advent of factory farming and also the growth of choice plant food. So let's talk about the present and the future.
What about fishing? Does that count?
Yes, it's an animal. Why are we killing animals?
Okay.
Well, look, fishing alone, you must know that we have absolutely destroyed the whole species of fish. We've destroyed the oceans. There isn't a single fish that doesn't have microplastic in it.
I do agree with you. But that's because of the population of the world that is increasing.
Well, the population is always going to grow. And the WHO now are saying that eating meat is not sustainable, given the growing population. So what do? The only way forward is to eat plants, and that's for the good of the planet, for the good of your health, and for the good of your children's future.
And how do you believe that we would be able to transition to this, to make everybody educated?
Well, that's a big story, isn't it? But I personally, I see certain things are going to happen which will force people to transit. And one is that if meat is not sustainable, it means there'll be less meat around to offer to people, which obviously means business will put meat prices right up. And that'll knock a lot of people away from meat. The second one is for certain going to happen, and there's going to be another pandemic by the way we handle animals. America are doing it right now. There's problems with bird flu going into cows. So that's going to stop it altogether. Me, little old me, talking about it is never going to stop it. Of course I'm not. But I would see a transition, if none of those things happen, being over 5-10 years, where gradually meat prices go up and less people are eating it.
So I would just like to challenge this meat topic here.
Yeah.
So let's say that, you know, as a kid, you grow up eating meat. Your parents teach you that this is the correct way, this is life.
Yeah.
How difficult do you think it would be for someone to actually transition? Because I'll be honest with you, I did try to go vegan, but it lasted, it lasted about a week for me.
It's hard. What's your name, by the way?
Alex.
Alex. It's extremely difficult. Of course it is. It's like giving up smoking, isn't it? It's just so difficult because we are brought up. But you've got to remember that everybody is brought up with certain values and certain way we're brought up. But throughout our transition, as we get older and move forward through life, we do make our own decisions away from our parents, away from the way we were brought up. Decisions get made, and that's how we form ourselves in society, everything. And to transform from eating meat, I know more than anybody because I eat meat for 68 years and I've been vegan for 10 years. I'm now 80. Now, I've been a vegan for the last 10 years, but before that, I quite happily ate meat without a thought because I look at something on the plate then and I don't relate it to being an animal. It's just a piece of food. You don't relate to 4 legs and 2 eyes or 2 legs as a chicken. You just don't. And the only way that you can make this transition is to connect. And I realised that the more information that I piled into myself about how animals were being treated to be on our plate, it related a lot to the way big business conducts itself. And the last 10 years, big business with factory farming is disgusting. And you and all meat eaters are all part and parcel of that whole disgusting cycle.
Okay, hang on a second. I would just like to challenge what you said here. Once again, you said that your problem is the way they're treating the animals. Correct?
No, it didn't. No. My problem is animals losing their life at a young age, no matter how they're treated. That's
what's the purpose of a cow, do you think, in this world? What is the purpose of the cow?
What's the purpose of a dog?
For a dog is to protect, to be a companion, to be
like a cat.
A cat.
A cow can be a companion. Why are we distinguishing between 2 sentient animals? They're both sentient. The cow is, and so is the cat. Why are we distinguishing? One needs to lose his life.
What about animals that are not herbivores and are carnivores?
Any animals, any wildlife, like a lion, for instance, that goes out and kills, it does it for survival. You don't eat meat for survival at all. You have a choice now to save life, and you don't take that choice. And that's why I say you're not a good person, because you're not taking the choice to save life. The word life is massive. It's the biggest word. It's the most important word in our vocabulary is life. And yet every day you make that decision to take life away from a living creature. And it's disgusting. You cannot be a good person if you're doing that. If that's the backdrop of what you do. How can that be termed good?
Well, you know, I understand your point of view, but I do believe that other people see it differently, as you know. And you know, for me, I do eat meat, but for example, I also have, you know, boundaries, like I don't eat veal because that's just
Yeah,
very
but
cruel.
do you understand the boundary of the age of these animals you're eating? Do you
Yeah,
know
if I'm eating a chicken or
no,
or
all animals, the cow, the pig, and the lamb, and the chicken. Do you understand how young they are when their lives are taken from them to feed you?
a few years.
You know, a cow, it gets killed at 18 months old, and it has a 20-year lifespan. Do you think there's something good in that or right in that? Look at a pig. You're eating bacon from a 6-month-old
So
pig.
what if I eat a cow that's 15 years old?
That's not possible because the industry cannot make profit from that.
But what
It's
if
not possible.
I breed my own cows and I eat it like
Look,
that?
if your cow has a full life, it's a different story.
Okay. Now we're talking.
No. Wait. I haven't finished. My whole argument is that we're taking the life of these animals at such a young age that it's now become barbaric. Now, when you take the life of a cow that's had its full lifespan, like you, we all die at some time. There's nothing wrong with that. But taking its life at such a young age is deplorable.
Right. Okay. So let's say I have other animals to feed, right? And I must feed them, something that comes from these animals.
No, why should you have other animals to feed in the first place?
What you're advocating here is literally you're not going to be able to turn the whole world to veganism. It's just simply not going to be possible.
Of course I'm not. But I've just told you what will. A pandemic's going to come along for sure because we're handling animals in such a way now that there's total disregard for not only animal welfare but the